Hey guys, this stream is sponsored by Audible. Thanks.
That's not true.
One day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today.
The stream is
Hello.
sponsored by Audible.
Audible.com, and with hit books such as In the Skin of a Lion. I might recommend it, I don't know.
You can read the MLK autobiography right before you jump into Fortnite to experience the hot new whatever the fuck is happening in there.
Audible.com and Fortnite, the only places where you get both MLK, Rick Sanchez, and Superman.
And Master Chief.
Is there a Rick and Morty book? 'Cause
Comics,
I hate
probably.
that.
Wait, comic and Audible?
Yeah, that's fine. It's AD. It's fine.
I'm gonna check Audible right now and see if they got Rick and Morty. Anything.
Hey, here's a wild. Let me just pitch this to you. Wild stream opener. Hello.
Nah.
How's everybody doing?
There is interdimensional RSS, the unofficial Rick and Morty podcast.
I'm gonna
Oh
give you a
my
bit of
God.
feedback here, Claire. It doesn't have enough oomph. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
You gotta work on it. Like,
Shit,
come
back
on.
to the drawing board, I guess. Fuck me. Hi Lou. Hi Lulzer. Hi Cass.
What?
Hi Abby.
What happened last week? What happened last week?
What happened
Oh,
last
hell
week?
yeah, pasta.
Oh yeah, pasta. Last week we had a very, very long little. Oh, hi Kian. So it makes us feel quite different. Last week we. Ooh, let me mute my phone.
Last week I was kidnapped.
Last week, Maya got kidnapped, and we've got to get a full.
I got
acquittal.
kidnapped.
Zoe also got kidnapped. That was the A plot of the stream.
I didn't have any lines. All
That's-
stream.
That's why she wasn't here.
I had so many lines, and I think I read most of them wrong. I think I developed dyslexia in the middle of that stream.
Like,
It's okay.
the one character that I did have lines for, Keen took over.
But yeah, there we went to see a show, to see an awards show. Maya got kidnapped after a murder took place, and we need to get the killer fully acquitted.
From the murderer.
But not the killer, not to be confused with the killer, the person who kidnapped Maya.
And to be
Oh,
fair,
yeah. Sorry, the killer, not the murderer. My
yeah,
mistake.
we don't know if the defendant is even the killer. Because, for two reasons. One, because the Cyclops say that he isn't, and two, Claire has a crush on him.
I never said that. I said I was smitten.
That's a synonym.
Okay. Listen.
Okay.
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 The Lumpy Space Princess stream.
So we need to save what I don't even remember his name, but we need to save our defendant for the sake of Maya and for the sake of Claire.
Oh yeah, and there was also the thing with the lady.
Adrian Andrews. Oh yeah, she has anxiety, and Phoenix thinks it's really cool to bring up trauma.
Phoenix loves to jump her trauma on her.
He's like, hey, remember when your girlfriend committed suicide?
It was rough.
Yeah.
But I think that should do us for our recap.
Mm-hmm.
Our audio levels.
Was it a recap?
Yeah.
That was a recap.
All that happened.
No.
Did you think we were joking? You were there.
I don't think that happened.
Which bits didn't happen?
All of it.
Okay.
This is about a
Wake up.
man and a girl and a dog, and they solve ghost murders.
Scooby Doo.
Right?
Scooby Doo.
Ghost trick, right?
Oh. Yeah.
It's got the dog in it.
Really
So
talking-
that's after the game dev dude's dog. That's this game, right?
Technically,
The killer?
yes.
What the heart? Wake up. This is Ghost Trick. It's time to solve one murder.
Like, that's what struck me, is that this story felt really deep when I was 12. Like, reading it now, it's quite blunt with its explanation of codependency and trauma. That is a good fucking point. Yeah. 2002,
Anyway.
writing this shit on the GBA though, that's kind of wild.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's got a lot of typos.
Jackpot.
The translation was a bit better for the trilogy re-releases.
I see.
Like there were corrections.
What the Lalzer, thank you for the donation. We haven't even started playing the game yet, but thank you for the 685 says, fun fact, did you know that the inventor of Pringles, Fred Bauer, is buried in a Pringles can? Fun fact, innit?
Oh,
don't
I
know
read
if
that
that's-
wrong. I thought it said married.
He's married to a Pringles can. He just fucking loves sour cream and onion. Anyway.
Also, fun fact: 685 can be divided by 3.
Okay. Sure.
This always a fun fact. People might like that.
This is sure that is a fun fact. I feel educated. Hey, let's play the game.
French.
Anyone gonna do anything with that fun fact?
Oh,
What
fuck
am I
off.
supposed to do?
Did you not get it? Did you not get that? Was the point?
No, I did not. March 22nd, 9:47 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 3.
He was a bro. Adrian did it?
That's what it looks like. This is our defendant, Matt Angard. We couldn't remember his name earlier.
But you remember
Dude,
his
no
face.
way. That woman could do like anything like that.
In court today, there will be a mountain of evidence that will implicate you.
She's too depressed to do that.
A mountain of evidence.
I'm certain there's someone out there trying very hard to pin this whole thing on you.
Oh, please, Mr. Lawyer, dude. Like I said yesterday.
Did you say please?
Please, Mr. Lawyer, dude.
Please, Mr. Lawyer. I can't.
Please, Mr. Boy, I'm drowning.
I'm like a refreshing like a spring breeze. What does that mean?
That's his.
I can't any sort of scandal ruin that.
That's his slogan. I understand. Crime is not good for his brand. Who's
This
this?
is probably Mia.
I thought Edgeworth.
Well, it's almost time.
Oh, it is me.
Hey, fuck you.
Man.
Wow, damn. Okay. Jeez. Mia.
We must get a complete acquittal today.
So it's gonna be the last day of this case, right? Finish the game today.
Oh yeah, totally. Oh yeah. Finish the whole game.
I know.
Speedrun time.
I can't focus on my situation right now. Oh yeah, that's something we didn't mention in the recap. One of the killer's conditions was that we had to get the complete acquittal in one trial day.
And yeah, that are actual speedruns of the Ace Attorney.
Yeah,
Thanks.
so what we want to do is we want to get Angard's red guitar here, and then we'll clip through the floor, clip through the boobs, because they're not actual real objects, they're just a visual description. And then you
But they
bring
do
it right
act
to
as
Maya.
like trampolines for physics and for
God.
the physics engine.
This is
So you
Conker's
can get
Bad
some
Further.
momentum from it.
Or Pearl
This is
Diamond.
stupid.
No matter what, I have to focus on winning this case by the end of the day.
Indeed. Well, let's get going.
Please, Mr. Warrior, I'm not mentally prepared for the question opposition of prison.
Beep 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 beep
Oh
beep
shit,
beep beep
it's the killer. It's him.
beep.
This is right.
Good morning. This is it, Mr. Attorney, the day of the trial.
Maya, she's unharmed, right?
Well,
Oh yeah, she like started escaping at the end of the last stream.
when I checked on her earlier this morning, she seemed a bit, how shall we say, tired. Don't worry. People don't die that easily. Besides, what you really should be concentrating on is winning today's trial.
Ugh.
For myself, you must win today's trial. Which is why I sent you a little present this morning.
Present? What in the world would you want to give me?
It's a Calippo. You'll find it under your seat.
I wish.
You'll figure it out once the trial opens, even if you don't like my gift. I expect you to graciously accept it and win the day's contest. If you please.
Wait.
Andrew Ryan?
Huh?
Andrew Ryan.
That one, that's whoosh. Didn't went straight over my head. I didn't get it. I'm
And
sorry.
if you please at the end, like in the Bioshock does.
I've played that. Yeah.
Bioshock.
I think I do a very good job of constructing the air of a person who has played Bioshock, but I have not played
You
Bioshock.
really do. You really do.
The kidnapper sent me a present?
Mr. Lawyer dude. Who was that?
It's like the opposite with me in TF2, where I gave off the hour someone who's never played TF2. And yeah, I've got 60 hours.
No one. It has nothing to do with you, so forget you heard anything.
Dude, did your nose just get longer?
Am I made of wood? What the fuck?
Got splinters.
That does surprise me that. Well, I don't know. I'm just surprised we got a contact from the killer while near Mattengard. I don't know. We'll see.
Thanks, kid.
Oh shit, Judge. Court is now in session for the trial of Mattengard. Are the prosecution and defense ready? The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Oh, am I gonna be talking to myself again?
Shush, soldier. I say, Mr. Wright, what happened to Miss Von Karma? I don't know, Your Honor. Why are you getting mad at me?
Your Honor!
Please be quiet, bailiff. Court is in session. If you must tell me something, please keep it brief. Now then, what is it?
Prosecutor Von Karma has... This morning, Miss Von Karma was shot by an unknown gunman.
What?
This is the present!
What?
Oh yeah, this is the present!
Oh, fuck!
Well, either this is the present or she went to go fucking rescue her girlfriend.
True. What do you...
Oh, shit! What?
You already did that one.
Shot!
Somehow. I think this is the present the man was talking about.
It's present.
Obama is one of the top prosecutors in the country at the moment. And if she disappeared, this would be to your advantage.
This is totally insane. Miss Von Karma, is she alright? I don't have that answer.
She's alive and in stable condition.
That's good. Phew.
Edgeworth?
I thought he'd show up.
The present was your boyfriend.
He's not in the prosecutor's seat.
Your Honor. Due to the circumstances, Miss Francisca Von Karma cannot appear in court.
Shit, this is getting real.
Why are you here and not concerned over your sister dying?
I, Miles Edgeworth, will be taking her place. I mean, to be fair, I think she probably would have shooed him away. And be like, no, prosecute.
Lou, Edgeworth
Don't let
is
Phoenix win.
Edgeworth is the main prosecutor from the first game and also Phoenix's boyfriend.
Okay, I know that Lou asked, but it's so weird to have to explain who Edgeworth is.
Also, I don't simp that much for Edgeworth. All of my Edgeworth simping has been in character. That you've seen.
Have your Gavin, though.
Have your Gavin, though. Anyway.
I haven't. Yeah. The prosecution is ready, naturally. I like this song.
It's fucking good. I turned the game up.
Miss Von Karma was shot in her right shoulder and is undergoing surgery.
In the right shoulder.
Oh, fuck that.
Come
oh,
on.
parallels.
Come on.
she
Luckily-
can't point anymore.
Luckily, I've looked this case over and I'm familiar with the details. But she's different from her dad because she's willing to go with surgery.
She's not just gonna leave a bullet in her shoulder for years. I hope.
The prosecution seeks to prove the guilt of Mr. Matt Ungard.
The court acknowledges the prosecution.
Right. I finally found the answer I was struggling for on my long journey this. By the time this case comes to an end, you too will know the answer. Now then, prosecution would like to call its first witness. Please bring Detective Gumshoe to the witness stand. Okay, but can we talk about how cruel it is that Francisca gets 2 cases? One of them is the clown case, and doesn't even get to be the prosecutor in the last case in her game.
Poor Francisca. Why did I
Witness?
hate her?
Witness your name and occupation.
My name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm like a detective down at the precinct. For now.
For now?
Yeah, after this trial's over, I'm supposed to turn in my badge.
Detective Gumshoe?
Prosecution has no need for a depressed witness.
Jeez, Edward, chill out.
Buck up! Lift your head up and face forward like a proud officer, Detective Dick Gumshoe.
Like we already established, I'm not really an officer anymore, so that's invalid. Yes, sir.
Listen, Gumshoe's just happy Edward's around again.
Yeah. I love this animation where you go. Now let's have your testimony. If we want to explore the various facets of this case, we must start with that.
Get ready, Phoenix. This is going to be one very big fight.
Yeah. It would have to be with Edgeworth as my opponent. The answer he was struggling for. Interesting.
He's
Show me
saying
the-
that as if he hasn't won every fight against Edgeworth already.
Show me this answer you finally found, Edgeworth. Bare facts of the case.
This murder happened like after the Heroes of Heroes Awards ceremony, sir. The victim, Juan Corredo, was found dead in his hotel room. After looking into the cause of death, we believe he was definitely murdered, sir. At first, we thought there was something suspicious about the emptied guitar case. However, we later found out that the guitar case had nothing to do with the murder.
And why did you bring it up?
That's a weird thing to say. Yeah.
Now, if only a wily lawyer would bring up this fact.
Says. Oh my god. Dumb joke closer. After the award ceremony ended, the victim was alone in his room?
Yes, sir. Both the victim and the defendant went alone to their rooms, sir.
I see. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
I'm back. And with it comes Persona 5.
I thought that we got through that part of his character arc.
Did you hear about Monkey Wall? I want some bare facts.
Would you please give us a brief timeline of what happened after the ceremony?
Okay, pal. The ceremony started at like 6 p.m. It ended around 8 p.m. and then there was a short break. Special post-ceremony show was supposed to start in the lobby 30 minutes later.
And that's when the victim's body was found, correct?
Which is to say, the murder occurred during that 30-minute period.
Please continue with your testimony, detective. person who discovered the victim's body was Adrian Andrews, correct?
Yeah.
Who is this Adrian Andrews you're talking about?
She's the defendant, Madame Garde's manager. She's like a really pretty lady, sir.
Not that I would know.
Ah, so she's a pretty lady. I wonder if she will grace us with her presence. I promise, I'm straight.
I tell no lie. When the puss ceremony show was about to start, she went to go get Mr. Ongarde.
I thought you said puss ceremony for a second.
When the puss ceremony was about to start, you weren't there, you absolute gay bitch.
Did I mention that she's a lesbian? She was at the puss ceremony.
After visiting room, she next went to the victim's room to get him for the show, sir.
I see. And that's when she found the victim's body. Bear fact, bears are very smart. They've been known to roll rocks into bear traps to set off the trap and eat the bait in safety. It's good bear fact.
Well, that's good bear fact. Come back again for more bear facts.
I don't like that the bar just kind of slid into view there.
Why is that?
Bar?
Yeah.
Oh, the health bar. It does that every time, doesn't it?
I think so.
Because once it's in a place, I can make a mistake. The cause
It's like
of
how you're
death.
about to fuck up. Here's the bar.
The cause of death. Wasn't that because Mr. Corrido was stabbed in the chest?
Only a careless amateur would believe something so brainless as that, pal.
Oh, silly me for assuming that getting stabbed in the chest would kill someone.
Looks like he was stabbed in the chest.
I'm looking at it.
Take a good hard look at the crime photo. Now, a real pro's attention would be drawn here to this bandana. What it?
Banana.
His bandana, sir. That's the thing wrapped around tightly around his neck.
Banana.
Banana. Ah, yes, I see. His banana-scented bandana. I thought we were done with coated bandanas under the clown case. Then what about the knife?
Seems to have been stuck in the victim's chest on purpose after his death.
We have a crafty murderer on our hands here.
But how did he die? Did they say?
I think
16.
it's something to do with the bandana? Hold on, let me look at the thing. Updated autopsy.
Choked on the bandana.
Oh, strangled with a scarf, then stabbed with a knife.
Oh, I was right.
Nice. I think just be wearing it tight. You know, fashion.
And why did you think that?
Because it was empty, pal.
Love this
The
art.
Jammin' Ninja doesn't go anywhere without his bright red guitar.
Glad we're seeing this art again.
And we couldn't find it anywhere at the scene of the crime.
Oh, then how about this theory? A fan really wanted the guitar and did the crime to get it. How's that?
We thought of that too, sir, but
But?
the only fingerprints on the guitar case were the victims.
Only the victims, huh? I see. Ah, so much for my theory then. Just kind of fucking
Why?
quirky, this case, huh? It's a bit fucking funny. What convinced you it had nothing to do with the case?
The car wasn't in the Gatewater Hotel that night.
Well, then where was it?
Bright red guitar was eventually found at the TV studio. The victim, Juan Corrido, had apparently only taken the case with him, sir.
So you mean he forgot to put the guitar inside the case?
Yes, sir. Even when he was on stage for the ceremony, he didn't have his guitar.
So that guitar case was empty even before he got to the hotel.
Yeah, that's right. So it, like, really had nothing to do with the case after all.
But he could have brought something else in the case.
I believe that is enough. First, the victim was choked to death with his bandana. Then, after the victim was dead, the killer deliberately stabbed him with a knife. Which brings me to my next point. Why then did the police arrest Matt on guard? Because there was reason enough to suspect him.
Here it comes. Looks like Edgeworth's back in full swing. Very well. Detective Gumshoe, please testify about this matter.
Yes, sir.
It was just information gathering.
I like it when that happens.
Yeah, same.
Good subversion.
Yeah.
Matt Angarde and Juan Ugarida were huge rivals with each other. They each thought the other guy was in his way. Motive enough in my book. As for evidence, that's the jam in Ninja's button. It was ripped off the ninja costume and was found in Mr. Angarde's hakama. Defendant's fingerprints were also all over the knife. Defendant bought the knife for the crime, which means this is a premeditated murder.
So the defendant's fingerprints were found on the knife used in the stabbing.
It was sort of sticky on the handle, so the fingerprints came out pretty clearly, sir.
Why was it sticky? It's gross.
Jam?
Tomato.
Yeah,
And
but on the
there's-
handle?
Yeah.
Messy eater.
He was making a sandwich, he accidentally dropped it, landed in the jam, and then he picked it back up again from the wrong side.
Yeah.
And was like, oops, time to murder.
This jam will hide the blood.
And there's this button.
That was found in the defendant's clothes, was it? And is this button also covered in blood?
Yeah, we know that the blood was on the victim's blood, sir. What?
Blood on it is the victim's blood. What? All of this points very clearly to the defendant, doesn't it?
Yes, it most certainly does, Your Honor. Ready to give in yet, right?
I'll find the hole in your argument somehow.
You would look for my hole, wouldn't you? You can press as hard as you'd like. Just hurry up with your usual pointless questions. My manhole.
Just like Jeff.
Just like Jeff Keighley.
But in terms of popularity, Mr. Uncard won, did he not?
Yeah, but you know what's ironic, pal? Juan Grada was always one step behind Mr. Angarde and everything. This year, it seems like he'd finally caught up, ready for the big final showdown.
But Mr. Corrida lost the Grand Prix in the end. That is too bad. He must have been pretty downhearted after losing.
He was murdered, sir.
His heart is definitively down. His BPM is 0. Wait just 1 second here. Mr. Engard was beating Mr. Corrida in the popularity polls.
Well, yeah, I guess. But
Which means that in the defendant's eyes, the victim was not a rival at all. Turns he had no motive to kill at all. Yes, I quite agree. Well, detective?
it's, not, well, I guess if you put it that way, then yeah, the defendant would have no motive.
Haven't heard that one in a while.
Detective, I'm beginning to see why you are fired.
Not you too, Mr. Edgeworth, sir. That's,
I look forward to your pension negotiations.
Oh, no, sir.
Now, detective, let's continue with the testimony.
Oh, my poor pension.
Detective, if you value your money, I suggest you proceed.
Yes, sir. We can talk about my pension later, sir.
What about what I was saying? Hello? Anyone? Do you have any proof that button belonged to the victim?
I don't get you, pal.
Let me put it this way. I'm asking you if you have any evidence to back up your claim that this button was ripped off of the Jammin' Ninja's costume.
Huh? Could you just tell by looking at it? And the victim's blood is on it.
Anyone could have smeared that blood on there afterward.
Mr. Edgeworth, help me, sir.
Right, I knew it had to be this piece of evidence. Now to reel this one in.
Thread.
Huh?
The Twitter thread. The button was attached to the costume by thread, obviously. And that thread snapped when the button was torn off. If you match up the ends of the thread on the costume with the thread on the button, it's a perfect match.
Yeah, that's it. They're a perfect match, pal.
Yeah.
That's Edgeworth for you. Never misses a beat.
When was this button found?
Pretty soon after the body was found, we rounded up everyone who knew Mr. Corredo. And then we did a search in the mall. That's when we found the button.
So it was almost immediately after the murder.
The police didn't have the free time to lollygag and play tricks, unlike some people.
Hey, what was he trying to say about me here?
I didn't mention you, right? It says a lot that you thought it was about you.
How were the fingerprints arranged on the knife?
Huh? What do you mean, pal?
By examining the fingerprints, you can determine how the defendant held the knife. For example, did he hold it normally or overhand?
Oh, is that what you meant? Well, we didn't actually think that.
Can't believe the bumbling of this department.
Hopeless. Were you paying attention to the testimony right? The defendant's fingerprints were all over the knife. There's no way to determine how the knife was held at the moment of the murder.
So was the defendant the owner of this knife then?
You could just own a knife. Edgeworth, don't you just own a knife that you carry on you?
He does just own
In my car, not in my person.
Which means that your fingerprints would still be all over it
Yeah,
wherever you go because you bring your car with you.
At least my knife isn't sticky.
Edgeworth would never use it for murder. He just needs it in case he needs to slash a bitch's tires. There's no way this was a premeditated murder, even if he bought the knife.
Right? Sorry, pal. This isn't just some pocket knife. It's not really useful for anything. You can't just walk around with it either.
Looks like a fucking butter knife, to be honest.
Yeah.
Looks like hotel.
Well, it looks like solid gold. Maybe he did just steal it from a hotel.
Well, this isn't good. If the prosecution can prove it was a premeditated murder, we're done for.
Phoenix,
Yes?
there's something very interesting about what the detective said just now. Think carefully before it's too late.
A button covered in the victim's blood. And a knife with on guard's fingerprints.
Be grateful. If the judge were more rash, he would have already pounded his gavel in closing.
Still in a world of trouble.
Well, before any battle, you must find your enemy's weakness. Let's find the weakness in this testimony, no matter how small it may be. Okay, Phoenix?
So, it couldn't have been premeditated. Is the angle we're trying to push.
Oh,
it's
shit.
the fucking name of the hotel engraved on it.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah, I was thinking it looked like it came from the fucking hotel. Wait a second.
What?
So the basis of your argument that this was a premeditated murder is simply that my client bought a knife beforehand?
That's right, pal. The defendant...
Did not buy this knife.
Huh?
Take a good look at the handle of this knife, and you'll know what I'm talking about.
Huh?
It has a gatewater seal set into the handle.
Gatewater. I think I've heard that name before.
That's the name of the hotel. The Gatewater Hotel.
Yeah, it's like Watergate, get it?
Uh-oh.
The murder knife was actually property of the hotel, which means this murder was not premeditated. Yes, it is very true. This is a very big... What is it, Mr. Edgeworth?
I'm sorry, but the defense is simply too careless.
What?
I think whether the crime was premeditated or not has already been determined.
How so?
I admit this knife is hotel property. There's no one currently on the police force that is dumb enough not to realize this.
I didn't... Oh.
That's so mean.
The question is, where did this knife come from?
Oh, why, that's obvious. It came from the victim, Mr. Carita's room.
Sorry, Your Honor, that is incorrect.
His room's full of bears.
The victim ate a last meal. Bare facts of the case. The victim ate a last meal before he was murdered. With that being the case, I'd like to draw the court's attention to what's on top of the table.
It's ketchup.
Tomato juice. There's a knife and a fork on the table. Then, where in the world did this knife come from?
If it pleases the court, I would like for us to record the room of the defendant, Mr. Matongard.
Ooh.
Especially what was on top of his table.
Sword.
Oh shit, that's me. I thought it was a judge for some reason. There's something missing. Perhaps it is a single knife? We investigated the leftover dishes for fingerprints, and while we were investigating, we came to the conclusion that Mr. Mattingard's knife was missing. Mr. Angard had gone to the victim's room with the knife he had used during dinner. Why would he carry a knife on a visit? To kill, of course. And with that, I believe the prosecution has proven that this was a premeditated murder.
Amazing, Mr. Edgeworth. Absolutely brilliant. A brilliantly clear deduction.
Seems like Edgeworth had the plan from the very beginning.
This must be one of those traps, and I just walked headlong into it. A murder weapon with fingerprints and a button from the victim's costume. There is quite a sizable amount of evidence here.
I can safely say that any further deliberation is a waste of your honor's... Although, I wouldn't mind if the defense were to present evidence not yet shown to the court.
Evidence not yet shown?
He means evidence that the court hasn't seen yet. In other words, new evidence.
What does the defense have to say about this, Mr. Wright?
Phoenix?
Think of those, Danny.
The judge is favoring the prosecution.
What are you doing?
If you answer with something wrong here.
A gavel of his will be ringing out to the sound of our defeat. Mr. Wright, do you have something important and necessary to present to this court? Ooh. Do I?
I mean, look through your court record, because I've no idea.
I don't know what the fuck it could be. That was
I mean, it's got to be something that you weren't given.
That hasn't come up. That hasn't come up. Oh, is this us potentially trying to turn it on Andrews right now?
Potentially.
Ooh, I really don't know. I think I might want to play it safe for now.
You gonna save state?
I think I'm gonna save state. But I'm gonna play it safe for now. This has to be another trap. If I don't say anything, then risk throwing out a bad piece of evidence. Looks like the defense isn't saying a peep on this one.
Which means this course is adjourned.
Phoenix, we'll lose the case if you give up here. So you'd better show the judge something quick.
Slow down. Y'all know I have a tendency to be wrong more than... I can't even say it. There's one.
Two.
One piece of evidence that catches my attention.
One piece.
Something that this court has yet to see. Okay, I guess it didn't matter which one I picked.
Yeah.
Mr. Wright, I will say this one more time. I do not feel this trial needs to continue at all. However, I'm giving you one chance, and only one.
What the judge is saying, right, is don't try pulling one of your usual bluffs here.
If I mess this up, it's curtains for all of us. Oh! The whole bar! The whole bar! It really is one chance! The entire whole bar!
What I don't get is it's like, don't pull one of your usual bluffs. If we go on what like the rest of the bluffs went with, like, you've solved 100% of all of the murders.
Yeah, but sometimes he does lead them down like a really roundabout route that isn't always correct, but delays the case for a day.
Yeah, which means solving the whole ass murder.
Probably canonically, some of the mistakes are canon.
I think, yeah, he might have fucked up. He might have taken damage IRL before. You may now present one, and only one, piece of evidence. Now then, what is this important evidence that you must show to the court? Okay, let's save that state again.
It's a bad question for one we don't know about.
Yeah. I think we're maybe trying to turn it around on Adrian Andrews. I think that's the play.
It's very easy to prove her motive, but, like, motive doesn't matter right now.
Yeah, because the fucking fingerprints and shit. What hasn't come up yet? Something to do with the press conference itself?
Here's the evidence I'm being blackmailed.
Look how fucking big that lens is.
Thought his camera got stolen. That's not come up. Nothing to do with the water on top of the lid.
No sign that it's been drank. Where was the tomato juice at?
It's I can show you in this photo. It's right there.
What's on the ground? Is that not broken glass?
Wait. I don't know if this is anything, but the guitar case said that it was wet on the lid, but here it's...
Yeah, it's always been open but wet on the lid, and we don't know what that's about. Oh, but that would imply if there's broken glass on the floor and the guitar case is open, that would imply it would have had to have been closed when the glass broke.
Exactly.
Is that what this is about?
Wait, it's wet?
Yeah, it's the lid of the guitar case is wet, but only the top of the lid, which means it must have been closed whenever, I assume, a glass fell from that desk.
Is
Like
that
this?
glass though, or is that just a very low res picture?
I think it was
that's
glass. It was glass when we examined the place, I think.
I don't remember this problem.
So I think it'd be the guitar keys at that point, but to be honest, this is... For, like, such a high-stakes one, I thought it'd be...
Yeah, there's not a lot of context. This is like, well, there's something important that the court hasn't seen yet. We have talked about the
The
guitar
guitar has
case,
already seen the guitar case.
but we haven't talked about it being wet.
We haven't seen the glass.
We have though, haven't we?
We didn't talk, not in the case, we didn't talk about it being wet.
But we've already seen the guitar case, so I think that's out. No sign that it's been drank.
I feel like if we said that, it'd just be like, oh, well, he got killed before he drank it.
Yeah. I'm a lawyer.
Wait, if it's on the ground... Okay, wait, go back to the picture for a second. No sign it's been drank. But the bottle's on the right, and the glass is on the top. So if the glass fell and it had juice in it, isn't that 2 glasses?
Yeah.
Or am I just stupid?
No, that would be 2 glasses. But I don't know if that how
Boy.
that's relevant yet.
I'd imply you had company.
I honestly have no fucking clue.
Well, we gotta present something. I'm gonna go with the glass first.
We got a safe state, it's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, oh no, this is the most critical part of everything.
Wait!
If
This
it's
is-
wrong, we're ending
It's
this
the main
stream.
evidence we haven't presented yet, so that makes sense.
Yeah. This is a wine glass, is it not? Please look at the photo of the crime scene one more time. The scene is a mess because of the victim's struggle against his assailant. The vase was broken, his makeup is all over the floor.
What was the vase?
I think there was glass when we came in, though.
The vase glass?
Oh, so nothing happened to the glass, even though there was a massive struggle. Like, the whole desk was cleared, but why is the glass still there? That might be after.
These were all things that were at one point sitting on top of the dresser. Well, yes, I see your point. However, this glass that is sitting on top of the dresser is mysteriously untouched. The only thing that had not fallen over along with everything else is this wine glass. This piece of evidence is more than strange enough to warrant further consideration.
Maybe it's one of those baby glasses that can't fall over.
That would actually be
Maybe
good
it's
for
one of
a
those
wine.
baby glasses that can't fall over.
That would actually be kind of good tech for like a wine glass. You
Yeah.
can't spill your drink when you're like fucking
Drunk.
pissed. Well, what do you all have to say? Oh, well, yes, it is a little peculiar. Yes, isn't it? I thought it was. You can stop looking at me with those puppy dog eyes of yours now. Mr. Edgeworth,
What is it, Your Honor?
your opinion?
You don't need my opinion. Because there's no special meaning to that glass.
What?
It's safe to say that the glass was set there after the crime took place. By the person who discovered the body, Adrian Andrews, for example. She could have easily been so shocked that she set the glass down without thinking.
That does sound very plausible. Mr. Wright? Could Miss Andrews really have set that glass down without thinking? It's not something she would do.
Well, I'm thinking because it's tomato juice. It couldn't have been her. It must have been his drink.
Who the fuck drinks tomato juice?
Exactly.
Without vodka. Like, come on.
You can't see the other room, but yeah, I don't think they had any tomato juice in the other room. If I appear weak here, the trial is over. I can look for my proof later. For now, I should trust my instinct and point with certainty.
I might just fall for it, if you're thought-provoking enough.
The defense would like to challenge the prosecution's theory. We would like to see something that proves it was Miss Andrews who set the cup on the table. You've turned the situation on its head yet again, as usual. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have any proof to back up your claim? There's no way he has any. He's just bluffing.
Unlike Mr. Wright, I never say anything unless I have the evidence to support it.
What?
This music has started. You're not thinking hard enough today, right? Did you think this wine glass escaped my notice?
Then...
Of course it's been thoroughly inspected. For fingerprints.
Fingerprints?
There were only one set of fingerprints left on this wine glass.
Only one? Well, whose were they?
They were not the victims nor the defendants. Rather, they were of one Adrian Andrews.
What?
That is why I said that the person who had discovered the body had left it there. Are we done here, Mr. Wright?
I can't believe I fell into another trap.
Miss Andrews was probably holding the glass when she went to see Mr. Corrida. But upon seeing his dead body, she was stunned. Set the glass down on the dresser.
What you just said makes a lot of sense.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Now do you see, right? Can't change any part of my scenario as it explains everything all too well. I've thought long and hard this past year about what it means to be a prosecutor. As from here on out, I will show you the answer I've come to discover.
Wait a second, Mr. Edgeworth. I think the prosecution has provided enough evidence for me to enter my verdict.
Unfortunately, I cannot allow you to pass judgment yet. Prosecution has yet another witness we would like the court to hear from.
Another witness?
Yes. Bailiff, please bring in the next witness.
What in the world is Mr. Edgeworth thinking?
No.
Oh, fuck off.
Now then, witness, please state your name and occupation. Witness, your name and occupation, please. Oh!
He got shot!
Gotcha.
Edgeworth took damage. I wonder what happened to that calm composure he had earlier.
Oh, Edgy boy, it's been a lot of you since we last met, hasn't it? You can be more happy to see me.
You saw
I saw the
why
report.
did I
Test
do that?
me. Don't you dare steal my lines, right? But who knew that under that helmet? It was the Wicked Witch of the witness stand.
I'll tell you. This time I know what I'm supposed to do. So today I'm gonna tell you everything and everything. Even the things that don't have to do with that terrible crime.
Miss Witness, that terrible crime is all this court needs to know. Oh.
Shh, I'm talking to my dear Edgy Wedgy right now.
Upgraded that gun. It does actual damage now. To everyone.
Don't interrupt us, Gramps.
Yes, madam.
No, please, by all means interrupt her, please. Anyway, witness, your testimony, please.
Lion shoes courtroom.
It's true what they say that the youth are so hot-headed these days. No, I don't mind at all, Edgy Wedgy.
Isn't he like 30?
He's like 24.
I hate all of these lines.
25?
35. He turned 4 last game.
When's his birthday?
Okay, so actually that's interesting. Canonically, he doesn't have one. And because like no very few characters have birthdays in the game, like canonical ones, and people have worked it out, like because these games have dates on them. If you take all the dates into account, there's no day in a year that would make sense to be his birthday because his age doesn't change within the same game.
Oh my god. He has no birthday.
I think it's
Hey,
only
Dragon.
Ed who has that problem.
Weird.
Really? What should I start with?
Hey, Dragon. The witness was on security detail at the hotel on the night of the murder. Is this correct, Miss Oldbag?
Great job. Being able to see my dearie Juan. It was almost too much for my little heart to handle.
You mean you were a fan of the victim?
Everyone's crazy over that Garde, seeing he's cute and fresh way or something. But not me. I wouldn't say anything specific.
Thanks for the nice driving, Cal. How are you doing? Alright, badass man. Get him out of here.
Yeah, come on.
After all, I have no interest in a little child like him. I'm only interested in the real man. One creative.
So sit and hang me, fair, because I'm too soon. Honestly, I thought you said hungover, but that's okay. But those two were the same age.
Anyway, as I was saying, I was pacing in front of his room that night.
You said that really slowly, huh?
Yeah.
Very well. Please tell the court what you witnessed the night of the murder.
Leave it to me, Edgy Poo.
I'm gonna kill her. Oh, kill a woman.
Anyway, after the ceremony, I went to pace around the hallway in front of his room. It was something I was interested in finding out, you know. Well, since I was on the job, I made sure to keep a good eye out the whole time. That's when someone showed up. It was a man coming out of poor Juan's room. He was on Garde. Not in Garde. He was trying to sneak his way out of Juan's room.
Swear to God, if this was another they were in costume type deal, I'm gonna flip. So Mr. Ungard came out from the victim's room.
See, it has to be him. He's the murderer.
Thank you for those, Cal. I see. Well, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Miss Olbag, what was your post on that night? I was live tweeting the whole thing.
I was supposed to help set up the stage for that trifling show. But I refused to help. I'll have you know it was for that level-headed sunrise show. I even took out a few of these nails.
That's fucked up. It was a good thing the show didn't go on.
So this, like... So she tried to murder someone, right?
She might have
Is that
tried
what
to
she's
murder
saying?
someone.
Like, she was taking out the nail... Like, that's a murder.
At least cause an accident.
Yeah. Besides, the manager with the glasses seemed to be working hard to help me. So I thought I'd take a break and spend my legs a little.
And that's when you went to hang around the victim's door? Something you were interested in? And just what was that?
Not some little thing I can just go around telling everyone about, you know. It's top secret between me and Juan. I always
He's
feel like
dead.
I'm saying Juan wrong.
I don't think he will mind if you spill the beans.
Oh, and Edgy, of course.
Mr. Edgeworth, what is this thing she was interested in?
I have no idea. I despise gossip, Your Honor.
Gossip?
If this has something to do with the case, then you can append it to your testimony.
Looks like we should enforce it right now.
And did the witness stay in the vicinity of the victim's door the entire time? Oh, then would you tell us the number of people who went in and out of Mr. Kurita's room?
I have no idea. I was born so I can count things for those who didn't pay attention in class. That's why ever since I turned 20, I quit keeping track of how old I really am.
Yes, well, that would explain why your age was not recorded in the report.
In any case,
Recorded in the court record? It isn't.
hey, good bit.
That's good.
The witness saw someone, correct?
What in the world was that?
I'm not allowed to say. This sort of information is to be carefully guarded from the masses, Sonny.
It's court.
That man that came out of Juan's room, well, it was... Speak faster. He was...
Yes, he was.
I'm too scared. I can't say his name out loud.
Oh, what I wouldn't give to Francisca's whip right about now.
Well, I guess I can tell you, since he was such a bad boy anyway.
I'm a little disappointed we didn't get to ever see Francisca and Olbach interact. You saw my client? Are you sure about that?
Yes, see.
Really?
No, you brat. When I say I saw someone, I saw that person.
I get a sense of deja vu. Maybe to avoid a mess like last year, I should delve into this a bit further. Person's clothes.
Yeah.
Please tell the court about the man's clothes in more detail.
Well, he was wearing a full costume and I couldn't see his face.
I will lose my lid.
What a troublesome young man. Really, as if something like that really matters.
But it does.
Now, what was it? Oh, yes. It was that thing.
What thing?
That gaudy thing he's always wearing, that racing jacket.
That's a good bait. They kept it up to the last minute. Oh, he was wearing that at the detention center, too.
That thing's meant for nothing but seducing women out of their pantaloons. Men.
It's just a nice jacket.
You
Did it say
dumbass.
He said,
You dumbass. Racing jackets are made for men to fuck other men.
Yeah, exactly. That's her correcting herself.
Right. So, Mr. Wright, was this testimony just now important or relevant in any way? I mean, I feel like saying it wasn't is not the play.
Plus, also, she did see him.
Yeah.
That's important. Don't know why he's asking you.
Of course it was important, Your Honor.
Then perhaps you would like to point out what part of that testimony was important.
If you... Edgeworth called this witness! Why is he challenging me on that? Did you see it, Edgeworth? Your Honor, I request what the witness said about the jacket be appended to her testimony. Oh! The button was on the hakama!
Yeah. But at the same time.
Wait, what?
the button from the victim's clothes was on the costume, not on Guard's racing jacket.
Yeah. I thought
don't
she was talking about a different person.
No, I don't quite see where you're going with this, but all right. Witness, please.
Well, I don't like to badmouth anyone with a reason, but if I must.
Fuck you. Miss Oldbag?
What? Don't say my name for no reason.
Do you know what this is?
It's button number 2 on the Jammin' Ninja's costume.
Now I know she's an obsessed fan. She identified it in a single glance.
But, okay. Who died?
The jamming ninja died.
Okay, so is this button off the Jamming Ninja?
Yes, it was of the jamming ninja, and it was found on the Nickel Samurai's outfit.
But he's wearing the Hackam in the picture, right?
That's the victim. It was found on the defendant's costume. It was ripped. The thought process is, in the struggle, the button was ripped off the victim's costume, and it stuck onto part of the defendant's clothes. But it was on the costume, not his regular clothes, which she said he was wearing his regular clothes.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Not at all. Please just continue.
Okay,
It's fine.
I don't know how
I'm
else to
allowed
explain
to be
it,
confused.
to be honest.
Yeah.
Actually, we have a picture of the Nickel Samurai. The button was on this, but she said he was wearing his racing jacket.
Yeah.
Which means he wasn't wearing that costume.
But it's... See, this is what confuses me. He plays the Nickel Samurai as rivals with the Jamming Ninja.
The button is from Juan Corrida's outfit. And they're trying to say that Matt and Guard murdered him, and the proof is the button from Juan's outfit got caught in Matt's outfit. Does that make sense? Does that make sense?
No, I feel just fundamentally confused about who's dead and who's killing. But that's fine.
Okay. The Jammin' Ninja got killed, Juan Corrida,
Yeah.
by, they're saying, the Nickel Samurai, Matt and Guard, because a piece of the Jammin' Ninja costume was found on the Nickel Samurai costume.
And it
Okay.
had blood on it.
And it had...
They
and it
both
had-
wear Hakamas.
But the problem is, he wasn't wearing that outfit at the time of the murder. He was wearing his leather jacket.
that red leather jacket that we see there.
But also, Miss Oldbag said that she saw another person that she doesn't want to mention.
No, that was Matt and Guard. She was just taking a long time to say it.
Oh, you're such a dick, Oldbag.
Anyway, back on track.
Give it here. Give it here. If you don't give it to me, I'll punch you with this.
Wow. She really is a diehard fan to want a button covered in blood. This button was discovered on Mr. Ungard's body during a full body search.
See? See? This button proves beyond shadow of a doubt it was that rascal Ungard.
It was caught up in the pleats of his Nickel Samurai Hakama pants.
See? See? On Ungard is the Nickel Samurai.
Witness. Now, it may just be me, and I do have an active imagination. But just now, didn't you say that the defendant, Matt Ungard, was wearing his usual racing jacket?
Ah, I'm so sorry. Sorry that you judge people based on what they wear.
God.
This is absolutely useless information, Bag. We don't need to know any of this. You talk so much, and no one cares about what you have to say. But I do like your rat-a-tat-tat.
Yeah.
Now hold your tongue still there for 1 second. So what you saw in actuality was not Mr. Engard the man, but Mr. Engard the Nickel Samurai? No. Judge, you've got it wrong.
Insane! But when you think about it... they're really one and the same anyway.
Not again!
Miss Oldbag, this is a very important point we're talking about.
Hey, Pooh, do you think so too?
Well, it might be something worth thinking about.
Just say it's important and agree with me for a change. Witness, think carefully and try to remember as much as you can before you testify.
I've decided that this is a bad game. Purely based on the amount of screen time that this woman gets. Alright, if you insist.
Is there any consolation? Wait, actually, never mind.
Okay. I should be the one sighing, not you.
I realized what I was going to say was wrong.
If it's any consolation, she dies here.
She is the murderer.
Ungarde. Yes, now I remember. The Nickel Samurai, that's right. It was the Nickel Samurai that I saw. Yes, it would have been convenient for him to wear his costume during the murder.
Oh, she's changing the story.
He had to go get that post-ceremony stage show right after the crime, you know. So he must have worn that Nickel Samurai costume when he was stabbing poor Juan.
You didn't know about the conference, though. I knew it. I knew you'd say he was inside that costume.
What? You think there could have been someone else inside that costume?
Hell.
I'll be a bad little boy thinking such rude things.
We've done this dance.
It's happened before.
But the possibility does exist.
Youngins today. I told you, there's no way it was anyone else.
How do you know that?
Yes, I said so. And what I say is the truth.
She's just as delightful a witness as she was a year ago. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. I'm gonna fucking yell. I'm gonna fucking scream.
I hate this woman so much.
Literally just fucking changed her whole tune. Would you please get on with your testimony? I think, okay, that's my fault. For pressing a nothing statement.
Oh, that's your language, young man. What sort of tone takes that one to an elder? Oh, we don't know if you're a fucking elder because you don't know your age.
She's actually 33.
So you should forgive me for everything. If you keep on partying like that, I'll start singing at the top of my lungs.
Fair, I think in this universe, 33 is like retirement age with how young everyone is here.
Yeah.
I fucking wish that was retirement age. Like.
What?
Striking figure by the sea, standing all alone is he. He's the Nickel Samurai.
She's actually singing. Someone help my poor ears. Mr. Edgeworth, can you please do something about this racket?
Witness, I'll give you a piece of gum later if you'll be good and stick to just the facts.
What the fuck?
Okay. You promise, right?
It's creepy.
Right, I'll be sending the bill for the chewing gum to your office at a later date.
Remind me to send you a thank you note later too, Edgeworth, old chum. Be a little more careful with your testimony, please. Not too long ago, you said he was wearing his racing jacket. Now he's not?
Not too long ago. Let me ask you this. When you were a itty bitty, what was your grand dream?
Huh?
This is pointless. What What do you want to be when you grow up, whippersnapper? You say nothing.
My dream, huh?
I'm actually annoyed at this woman.
I wanted to be Judge Wagner, hero of the public's court. So what?
See? And look at where you are now. You're not a Judge Wagner, are you? And you?
Well,
What I said earlier. Who puts any weight into things like that?
the court.
The now is everything. I can be held responsible for the past.
Since when did court become theatrics over testimonies? To be fair, since you showed
All
up,
that
Phoenix.
matters is that man was inside that costume, isn't it enough? I hate this woman, my whole being.
I almost want to just get on with it and see if I can, like, present against this because he said he didn't know about it. But also, that's not a good idea. Because then we might end up actually having to deal with more fallback. Why would that be?
That way no one can see his face, of course.
But there's still no advantage for him that I can see. In fact, you would think the costume would make him stand out all the more.
You're such an annoying child, you know that? You disagree with everything I say.
Isn't that what you're always doing to me?
I got it. Maybe it was more troubles for him than to change costume.
Is there anyone else scheduled to appear at the post-ceremony show?
Well, the contestants were supposed to go on stage as a friendly gesture.
And that included the Jammin' Ninja.
Of course it included him. That's why when Unguarded came out of their Juan's room. I didn't give it a second thought.
I see.
Well, anyway.
So let me ask you one last time. The person you saw, it really was the Nickel Samurai.
As showy as ever. Haven't I been saying that from the very beginning?
No. I throw in the towel yet?
Guilty already. I don't care.
Just fuck
You
it.
don't need to think too hard on this one.
Huh?
There's a contradiction in her testimony that's sitting in plain sight. Yeah, her entire testimony! The question is what that contradiction means for us.
Well, I have to figure out what you're talking about first, but okay. I think it's supposed to be that he didn't know about the post-stage show, but what evidence do we have that indicates that, other than the ticket, I guess?
Doesn't the ticket say that you didn't know about it?
Don't think so. Just it seems
okay.
it seems like the Nickel Samurai is something out of the post-ceremony stage show. Let me just flick through. I think that's what it's gonna be, but I'll flick through anyway.
I hate Wendy Olbag. If she appears again, I'm leaving the Earth.
Okay, let's present the ticket and see what we get. Nope.
He's like, I said it was obvious. What the fuck?
Objection denied.
Maybe it's not that then? I'm trying to think anything about the costume or how he would have appeared afterwards that would have indicated anything.
Oh, I think I've got it. Or at least an idea. Would you like me to not say?
Give me a second to think about it a little bit more.
Yeah.
Put the victims in case. Beforehand. Get this much. Again. One was in costume 2, which I guess is to be expected. Anything about the time of death? 8:15 p.m. We don't know what time the conference was going to be on, do we? Doesn't look like
Not that I
it.
know of,
Does
sorry.
it say on the ticket? No.
No. Anything about... No. So again, she said anything about, Adrian Andrews, like, setting up the thing, so why would she be there? But that was in the other testimony. Okay, sure. What are you thinking, Zoe?
Go to the one about stabbing. That one. The outfit has gloves.
Oh.
And then
Oh,
knife
there's
is fingerprint all over it.
It's true.
Oh, yeah. And then, like, he would have had to get in costume after eating, which her thinking is, like, it would have been less convenient for him to get in and out of costume.
Yeah, like, I'm not 100% certain of it, but I think it could be it.
Should probably be presenting either the knife or the picture of the costume.
Assume the knife.
Yeah. It's probably one thing where both works, but the knife is closer, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay. Sorry, I should have guided you towards it rather than just saying.
It's okay, you didn't know if it was right. Please take a look at this.
Yeah, it's a knife. Big deal. If you're trying to scare me like that, I'll have you know it won't work.
No, that's not my intention at all. That's the knife that was used in the murder, correct? Your Honor, do you know why this piece of evidence is important to the case? You don't even have to ask. It's because the defendant's fingerprints are on it.
Is that what you're driving at?
That is exactly what I am driving at. What are we driving at? And whose car are we driving? Mr. Guard was really in the Nickel Samurai costume at the time of the murder. And then it's impossible for his fingerprints to have been left on this knife. Actually, he would have wiped all previous fingerprints on this knife right off. Oh, that's right. The Nickel Samurai wears gloves, doesn't he?
He probably took his gloves off before he began the stabbing.
Why would he do something like that? To leave his prints on the murder weapon? There is no way he would do something like that.
However, there's one possibility.
Then let's hear your possibility.
I like that little back and forth there.
Same.
It's very simple. The defendant went to the victim's room while in costume as the Nickel Samurai. At that time, the defendant held no intent to murder. He was probably just going to relax and talk with the victim about the stage show. Which is why he took his gloves off.
But the murder still did take place.
It's well known that the defendant and the victim had bad blood between them.
Yes, I have heard of that. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you have to say about Mr. Edgeworth's theory? So let me get this straight. Edgeworth's theory goes like this. When the defendant went to the victim's room, he had no intentions of killing him. Now, up to this point, are there any problems with his theory?
Didn't
They said it was. Their thought process was that it was premeditated.
Yeah.
Yeah, plus
Like
the knife came from
Edward's
the other
whole-
room.
whole fucking gotcha shit was like, haha, gotcha, bitch. It's all premeditated.
This theory contradicts something in an earlier testimony. But it doesn't. Not really.
What are you babbling about?
Theorizing, right?
Now, for argument's sake, let's suppose Mr. Engard was the killer. If that's the case, I think it's impossible for the killer to have gone to the victim's room without intent. The knife again?
You wouldn't have brought the knife, right?
Yeah, because it's from his room.
Yeah. This knife. This was used by Mr. Engard at dinner. Yes, we did establish that. Which means that if my client was, in fact, the killer, then he brought this knife with him when he went to visit Mr. Kurita.
I suppose.
However, you just said it yourself. At that time, the defendant held no intent to murder. If that were true, then why would he bring a knife? He wouldn't, would he?
We're sure.
Which means, Mr. Edgeworth, your theory was flawed from supposition 1. And one more thing. If the murderer was wearing the costume at the time of the murder, there should be glove marks left on the knife. Which means the defendant's fingerprints shouldn't be all over it like bees on a hive. And that brings me to my final point. This knife was planted by the real killer to hide their identity and mislead us.
I think Edgeworth does know about Minecraft, but only because Minecraft collabed with the Steel Samurai one time, and he found out through the Steel Samurai.
How old was Edgeworth when Minecraft came out? This is like 2017, right?
Let me check Edgeworth's date of birth.
I was thinking we could work backwards if this was like 2017 and he's 25.
Again, hard numbers, yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. Order, I say. Order in the court.
1992 or 1993.
So he would have been like 18-ish when Minecraft came out. That might be too late.
No, but what I'm thinking is that as an adult, he found out about it.
Oh yeah,
because
sorry,
the collab's only happening now. So like, if he's like 24 right now, he probably would have been like 27 when it happened.
I didn't voice my thought process, but I was thinking like maybe he grew up with Minecraft. If this is far in the future.
No, but Maya
definitely happened 3 years ago. Far in the future.
Maya's same age as me, so Maya definitely did.
Absolutely.
I was either 99 or 2000.
Nice. Was this knife really planted by the killer? Why would the murderer do such a thing? To frame Matt Engard.
Duh.
It's to frame my client, Mr. Engard, of course. To frame?
Aren't you forcing the interpretation just a little too hard?
But we just established that the witness saw the Nickel Samurai in costume. And if that were true, then there shouldn't be a single fingerprint on this knife.
Witness!
Looks like I've made your life a tiny bit more difficult. Edgy?
Witness, did you or did you not really see the Nickel Samurai before Edgeworth does a sick burnout in the courtroom?
Well, I guess at first I might have forgotten, but...
Are you saying you mixed up Mr. Engard with the Nickel Samurai, his character on TV?
Meaner can't really do anything about that. Look, I was waiting around in front of the doors because, well, I wasn't waiting around for the Nickel Samurai, that's for sure.
She wasn't waiting for the Nickel Samurai. Alright then. Who were you waiting around for then?
That's top secret to anyone out of security. You're in court.
I have a feeling that you were waiting for Mr. Juan Kurita. Am I correct, witness?
Ha ha ha. The way you think, you're just that amateur with a terrible case of nearsightedness.
Amateur? Me? What am I an amateur of? So Allback was waiting around in front of the victim's room. But it doesn't sound like she was waiting to catch a glimpse of Mr. Kurita.
Maybe Phoenix. Maybe the old bag was waiting around for that person.
Do I think Mia's hinting at? It's certainly possible. Miss Oldbag, you were waiting around for this person to come out of the victim's room, weren't you? I think it's Adrian Andrews.
Why?
Because there's the whole gossip around whether or not she was going out with Juan Kurita.
That's true.
She wanted to confirm whether or not it's true.
Yeah. She has a crush on Juan.
Take that!
Who is this person? This is Adrian Andrews, Mr. Ungard's manager. But why would the defendant's manager be in the victim's room?
It seems that this is the latest rumor in circulation.
Oh, this is... Well, this is... Oh, I see. The judge seems to be really into the article, if it can be called such a thing. Then this manager with the initials AA, are you saying it's...
Adrian Andrews.
That's Edward.
Well, sorry. Adrian Andrews. Without a doubt,
Normally
the
when
winner
people don't talk, it's me.
well.
Sorry.
Sorry?
Normally when people don't talk, it's me, so I'm like, oh, I'll read what's on screen. Looks like you found me out. Well, that's fine. I can throw away this whole sworn to confidentiality stuff.
Witness, what in the world are you...
Watch out, Phoenix. I've got a bad feeling about this. A very bad feeling. I got some information. Some very secret information from a secret source. So that's why I was doing on my own little investigation. In secret, of course.
But what for?
Oh, just for myself. Personal reasons and all that.
Yeah.
I was totally the fucking dating shit.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, how will you proceed from here?
I really don't want to do this. However, I cannot simply let this point slide.
I see. Very well then. Witness, please testify about this secret information.
Get ready. This is gonna take the wind out of you youngins.
I'm sure we're all capable of handling this. Really. It's not like we're 10 years old. Hey, if you're 10 years old, Phoenix just told you to get the fuck out, and also so am I. Get the fuck out.
If you're 17 years old, get the fuck out. Because watch out, I'm gonna say a rude word. I'm gonna say...
You definitely didn't just say fuck 3 times.
Shut up and just wait for it. Any 17-year-olds gone? Anyone under? Also gone?
I think so.
Pussy.
Oh my... Vagina? On my stream?
Oh shit, Overwatch is officially changing the name of
Yeah, we were talking about that on the other day.
And yeah, but that was just like commentators, wasn't it? Just calling him the cowboy and shit like that.
Oh, yeah.
But this is Overwatch itself officially changing its name.
Yeah. Haha, imagine if you just changed the name of a character instead of addressing your entire system-wide abuse from the inside out. Wow. But Angarde is one evil man.
Hi, Charles.
Hi, Charles. He thought he could ruin poor Juan by causing a huge scandal.
How you doing?
So, to do that, he sent his own manager to get in close with Juan. I simply can't condone such dirty tricks. So I took an action. Oh, and this top secret, you got that? Nobody else but you and me know. Okay.
Man, She makes me sad. Anyway. The defendant sent his manager. What a distasteful... fuck. Now I can't talk. What a distasteful topic for this court.
What? Nobody's above gossip. And isn't there any saying? The truth is never pleasant.
Never heard that one before. Mr. Edgeworth, what about this Adrian Andrews person?
We have looked into this matter and found that the truth the article proposes is, in fact, baseless gossip.
But should this be true, then this proves that the defendant did bear ill will towards the victim. So this means I have to smash this rumor once and for all. Now then, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Be careful. The old bag seems rather excited right now. That's right, Ingarde is nothing but your average foul-blooded youth.
Well, as the old saying goes, we've gotta burn old bags with fire.
Really? Is that a thing?
What? Is that a saying?
We're gonna kill a one?
Phoenix has been listening to too much Matt LaHoy. That was a joke for me, to be honest. Don't
Yeah.
worry.
I'm glad you enjoyed it, though.
I'm dangerous, like a fire in a nursing home. Time to fire up the afterburners and hit the highway to the danger zone.
I think it's time to move on.
Go listen to I Kill People by John LaHoy. It's really funny.
I'm happy for you.
Thanks. Right, contradiction. Let's do the presses. I keep wanting to get ahead of myself, but I shouldn't do it. Can't say something like that without proof. That's just slander.
But it's true. That old woman was getting in an intimate with poor Juan. Look, it says it right here, doesn't it? Manager of the Stars, Miss A.A.
But the name of the magazine this came from is Gossip Land.
What? Are you saying that gossip is all just a pack of lies? What do you know? I suppose next you'll swear that neither news is 100% truth. Honestly, Sonny, you can't discriminate between the news and gossip.
Yes, discrimination is bad, Mr. Wright.
Oh my.
Take a screenshot. Take a screenshot.
I'm grabbing it. I'm grabbing it. Got it. Discriminate? When did I do anything like that?
Anyway, Ingarde will let me never say touche.
What? A scandal? What do you mean by that?
You're a dim-witted one, aren't you? I can't believe you don't want to know what a scandal is. Oh, see, what are they teaching kids in middle school these days?
Is that 24? No, I wasn't asking what the word scandal means. Even I know that much.
Even I know. Well, that Ingarde thought he could own a monopoly on whatever that word was.
Popularity. Sorry, I went ahead because I thought it was okay. You don't have any proof that Mr. Angard did any such thing.
He must be suffering from shock. The shock of hearing the truth. And now, since you're in so much shock, you can't do anything right.
You're right, I can't do anything. But boy, do I wish I could do something about you.
Alright then, Siri. Show me what you got.
Ooh.
Oh.
Evidence that Engard didn't bear ill will towards Juan.
That's interesting.
Yeah, that's some specific wording.
The knife.
The knife.
Because he won.
That's what I was honestly thinking.
Maya.
Like, we have things he said that indicates this, but nothing in our court record.
Testimony.
But I feel like we should present something on this.
Probably a good idea.
Maybe.
There's someone in the Von server called Parappa the Crapper.
Yeah.
Yeah, they joined the other day.
Okay, I just got at it because I had the smash roll, and I forgot I had that.
Oh, that's why I got pinged in there.
Yep.
I assumed Devon was going live or something. See, I could bring up Adrian Andrews' thing, but would that acquit Juan or Matt? I guess it kind of would. Let's give it a go. We got health.
They might as well.
Not gonna let you push me around that easily.
There's many a man who said those exact words and paid dearly for them.
Maybe you should brace yourself this time. Yeah, it's a low damage as well. Here is my proof that Mr. Engard did not hold any ill will towards the victim. Where's the thing?
Is that it? You can take it from here, Edgy Poo.
What are you handing over to me for?
I just want you to give that jagged-headed baboon boy a message for me, please. Tell him that no matter what he does, the only thing he's good at is failing.
What she said right. Or should I say, baboon boy?
Yes, I agree. This isn't much of a piece of evidence, baboon boy. Just get a new nickname here.
You were lecturing me about saying things without proof. You've just given me a free pass to say whatever I want to say, you silly boy. No, that's not how court works.
My big mouth.
That's the way the cookie crumbles. For you, anyway.
You know what? That was worthwhile damage.
Baboon boy.
So what do you mean by I took action?
Like I already told you, I was lying in wait close to the crime scene. Once a slimy woman came out of Juan's room. I was gonna capture her and teach her a good little lesson. Something that youngins need. What the she was planning a kidnapping?
You were going to teach her a good lesson?
I was going to make her eat the damaging beans in my ray gun.
No, stop!
Anything but that!
Well, it was too bad that woman didn't come through that door that night. Wait, what? I thought she discovered the body.
But I guess not while she was watching. Wait.
What? I'm a busy woman. Tea times with the kids is over.
Secret information that no one else knows yet? If that's true, then how do you know this secret information?
Oh, that's because I'm a pro. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's a secret. Even if you drill a hole into my brain, you'll never find it out.
In the world did that old Beck get such a secret piece of information? What's further? If you don't be a good girl and tell me where you got this secret information, you won't get to go home today.
What?
What?
Can you say that?
I don't think Phoenix has that power.
Edgy boy, what are you doing? Help me.
Huh? What do I have to do with this?
Just do this for me. You'll get a reward.
I don't want your reward. You don't leave me much of a choice. The witness could have gotten her information from anywhere. It's even possible that it was spontaneously made up inside the witness.
Should you be saying that?
I don't think you should be saying that.
He lectures me on reckless blabbering. As long as we don't know where this information came from, it's quite a waste of time to focus on this line of questioning. Where did old Bag get her inside information? It has to be something I can use to figure it out. Feels like just another tidbit of gossip, doesn't it?
But you can't just ignore it either. It makes your client look bad, either way.
No, I don't think I heard anything really out of the ordinary just now.
You sure? There has to be something we can catch her on.
Yeah, when I find it, I'm gonna press the heck out of it. Okay. So I'm assuming it's that other thing. Or we have the option to present evidence for where she could have got her source as well, which is interesting. Oh, could she have heard it from Powers?
I remembered the answer. I'm not going to say it though, obviously.
Okay.
But I just realised I can't take part anymore.
Okay.
Well, I don't know if it's the case I remember the answer or I worked it out, but either way I know.
Reliable sources. The gossip line. Oh, Lotta was looking for gossip.
Oh yeah.
Maybe she heard from Lotta. Let's try that. So no one else is supposed to know this secret information, correct? If that's true, then why do you know it, Miss Oldbag?
What? Why are you looking at me like that? Stop that.
Witness. I'm sad to say it, but this is how you found out this secret, isn't it? Did she steal the camera?
No.
And Lotta had already
Truly
written this. Lotta had pre-written the article and put it in the case.
Oh
Before
yeah.
she got the
What
picture, she
fuck,
absolutely
Lotta?
stole the camera.
Yeah, she stole the camera.
The investigative photographer, Lotta Hart.
I was going to be really annoyed if you presented Lotta's face and be like, oh, I guess it wasn't Lotta then. We'll move on to something else.
I have a feeling, considering the first thing they showed was her face, it might have let me get away with that. Oh yes, I remember that mischievous girl. She reported that she had lost a certain note she had written to herself. Reported such a thing? On that piece of paper, she had written down some of her outrageous impressions about the relationship between the victim and Miss Andrews.
What? Outrageous ideas, you say?
No, I said impressions.
Well, then, that's my doorbell. Everything written on this piece of paper is completely meaningless.
We didn't hear your doorbell.
Yeah, that's it. That's the note. Maria's gone to answer the door.
Oh, I understand now. And this is what I sound like now.
Oh my god.
No, you see, this is something completely different. This is my top secret list of groceries to buy.
Then you were the one who took Miss Hart's note?
I'm a huge fan of Juan, that's why. That infamous puffy head whippersnapper. She's working with that evil on guard. She said so herself. On guard, I'm his sidekick. She was so happy, smiling like a silly duck. I was only checking what she had written. Edgy Pooh! You believe me, don't you? I was only trying to help out like the angel I am. It's only one little piece of paper. I've never taken anything else before. You really should come up with a supply of cheese to match your vintage wine.
I'm screenshotting that.
It's a very good line. That's a fucking good line.
Fucking devastated.
Cannot believe that old bag died today.
She got fucking killed. You weren't joking. Well, it was only a piece of paper. I suppose we can overlook this just this once. She looks like she's really sorry. Should I forgive her?
No.
No.
She deserves a burn.
Fuck you. If I let up on her now, she'll get away. I have to find some way to inflict a deafening blow to the prosecution.
Oh good, no one has to hear my old bag voice anymore.
It was fun. Witness! You said that the only thing you stole was that note. Is this correct?
So, why don't you listen more carefully, you annoying old brat? I saved this piece of paper from the terrible only trash can, that's all.
You're lying, damn it, and I can prove it!
Are you putting that credibly under scrutiny again?
Miss Olbach! I don't believe that the note is the only thing you stole that night. The article was in the camera case. So she would have had to have stolen the cameras, right? Am I?
Yeah.
I'm okay, I'm not overthinking
I think
this.
you're right. I think you're right.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right.
Miss Olbach, that note was with a camera inside its case, wasn't it? A camera? Yesterday, Lotta Hart was raising a huge stink over her camera. She kept saying something like, "My sweetie $1,600 camera disappeared on me."
I like to imagine Felix did an impression.
Why, witness!
What is it, Gramps?
If you have the note, then it is only logical that you have the camera too.
Looks like you found me out again, Sonny. Is this the camera you're looking for? She just admitted to, like, stealing, lying in court, trying to fucking, like, hurt people on stage.
It's fine.
Someone's a menace.
What? Even though I look like this, I'm still a person, you know. I still eat meat. I still fall in love and borrow things from people.
I think your definition of borrow is a little off.
I saw that woman's business card when I noticed it said slime bag celebrity photographer, and she has that written on her business card?
I think a business card, to be honest.
Well, when I saw that, I already knew what sort of pictures she sent. I'm a professional security guard. It's my business to know these things.
Bailiff, check this camera's photos. Hurry. We must examine them at once. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, what do we have?
There is only one photo that seems to be relevant to this case.
Please present it to the court. Motherfucker. This is the Nickel Samurai.
See, I told you. That's the guy I saw.
This proves that the witness was not lying earlier about this matter. What does all this mean, Mr. Edgeworth?
This photo by itself does not prove that the person in it is the defendant. However, in his own confession, Mr. Angard clearly stated that at the time of the murder, he was still in his Nickel Samurai costume.
If that is the case, then this Nickel Samurai is...
The defendant.
How did it come to this? I think this brings us to the end. We've examined every piece of evidence thoroughly. Final comments, Mr. Wright? The court will consider them before we close. Do you agree that this photo is decisive evidence against your client? This photo really is decisive, then we're done for. If I raise an objection here and blow it, I put Maya's life in jeopardy. I can't make a mistake here. There's only one road out of this mess. This photo that Lotta took, there's...
How many buttons he got?
And I'm gonna flat out tell you, I can't say anything here because I distinctly remember what the problem is, because it took me fucking forever.
Okay, I'm gonna check the map. That's him yeah, he doesn't have the bears in front of the room. That's him coming out of his own room.
There's
Right?
bears in front of the room?
Oh no,
There
sorry,
are bears.
were the bears outside or inside?
There's flowers outside.
The flowers were outside on Guard's room, weren't they?
I can't remember.
Maybe safe state.
One of them had a bunch of shit outside their room. For sure. I wish we could see a picture. Where's the map?
Rapid the crap has asked me again. In case anyone wants to play Splatoon.
Okay, Zoe Ann Keen's saying this one being a fucker makes me think I'm wrong.
Can we look at the picture bigger?
No. Wait, yes.
Oh.
I lied. As in, that was me copying you. I haven't lied yet.
There's a door. There's some flowers. It's at a weird Dutch angle.
So that's that's not the toilets. That's the way to the lobby. So if
Fuck,
he's-
that must be
mud on the feet. What's up with the mud? Is that mud? Or is that just how the Hakama looks?
I think that's just how the Hakama looks. Like, yeah, that's like mountains printed on the bottom of it.
What's the act? What is there a picture of the Nickel Samurai in your thingy?
Yeah. It's just the mountain or waves. Sorry, not mountains. Hang on, let me think out loud real quick. So,
Okay. Why is that man wearing shoes? Which shoes, you dumbass?
I need to open the map.
I'm just really glad that Keen agrees with me. I'm glad that I wasn't the only one.
Well, maybe I was right then, and you're upset that I figured it out quickly. So let me think. That door to the back is the door into Viola Hall. So if he was coming out of Karita's room, which the hall would be on his right. So that is correct. Right?
Sorry, what? I wasn't listening.
The door to the back, the door in the back is the door into the hall. I think. So if he was coming out of Karita's room, that would be on his right. So that is correct, right? I don't have my spatial awareness mixed up.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I just said yeah.
Yeah, just say. I'm just gonna say yeah.
Okay.
It feels too
Unless-
easy if it's just
unless-
like, oh, this is the wrong room. Right? If both Keen and Zoe hate it, it has to be something stupid. It's the flowers.
That was my first thought. But I think On Guard's room was the one with the ton of flowers in front of it, not Karita's.
Oh, now I get what you were saying about the map. Yeah, that is just Karita's room because those doors at the back lead into the Viola Hall, right?
Yeah.
And so the perspective says that this is Karita. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's not it.
And also, it couldn't be Angard's room based off the way that the door opens.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's correct. It opens out towards the back. Yeah, that's definitely Karita's room. So scratch that off.
I think it's stupid to put mountains
Huh?
on the bottom of your Hakama. Because now it just looks like shit when it's in black and white. That's my opinion.
Let's see. There's no. It wouldn't be something like we can't see the button on the Hakama, would it?
I mean, that sounds stupid enough. It's gonna be like at the end of the day, the answer is gonna be someone else is in the fucking Hakama, right? That's how it always happens with old bag. It's gonna be like, oh.
But is that too easy?
Yes, and that's exactly why it's a stupid answer. Right?
Maybe. I don't want to make such an assumption though. I think that would be bad to do.
You should definitely at least save state anyway.
Yeah, but I'm
His arm?
before I pick anything. You can't see the
Do
other arm.
what's it? Comparison between the two photos.
There's not a lot different that I can see. He's missing the other arm, yes, but that's a good thing because that. Cause
Angle,
I
right?
was thinking maybe is it going to be something ridiculous like the photo is flipped and that's actually the left side, but if that's his right arm that's covered and it's right towards the door, then it's not flipped.
Maybe he's
I think.
he's wearing roller skates.
The pants are a little baggy, I guess, but that doesn't feel like anything.
Did he like lose a fucking inch of height? Oh look, it's slightly smaller. That means it's not him. Wow. No.
He doesn't have a knife with him.
That's cool. But was it the knife just found in the room?
Yeah, but the point was that he brought it from the other room. Because that's where
But
the knife was
it's
missing
not him
from.
leaving the room, right?
That's supposedly him
Oh,
leaving post-murder.
No.
But, yeah, true. He would have left it. He left the knife in him.
I feel like
You wouldn't bring a knife with you.
I feel like you should probably save state and then keep going and try out things.
Okay.
Because I don't think you're gonna get a concrete answer just thinking right now. And I think it'll be worth it just to see what you need to do in order to like I know, I've just tried things out.
Keep your tone.
There's something strange with this photo.
I knew this was coming, right?
Your thoughts, Mr. Edgeworth?
I think we can all agree there's nothing strange with this photo. There's no way for the defense to debunk this photo, even with a bunker buster.
What's up, bunker before?
Debunk with a bunker buster? Is that what you're planning to do, Mr. Wright? Bunker buster is a missile that you drop on bunkers. Just like worms.
I did misread that as just like women.
Anyway, please look at the photo one more time. If you really believe you can honestly find something wrong with this photo, then you should only need one chance, correct? Well...
Again?
To find something wrong with this photo. I can't let this chance go by. Where in the heck did you take this picture anyway? It's all out of focus. Why can't you take a good shot, especially when it counts? Now then, let's hear your objection. What about this photo is strange? Oh, is it gonna tell me to point? Oh shit, okay. There was no reason for me to be spending all that time looking at evidence then.
His arm is
Yeah,
white.
That's why I was just like, you should probably just go forward so you know what kind of thing you should be looking for.
The only reason I was fucking obsessed with that room shit. I don't know, my brain wanted to go down that road. And I'm glad I did, because I debunked it.
Is that it's a different person?
Well, yeah, but how do we point that out?
I don't know. They're shorter, they're fatter, they're got
But
tits.
that's not anything here.
I don't know.
Is it this weird black corner? It almost looks like it's taken from like inside the other room or something.
It's probably because she's hiding.
Yeah, that could just be Lada being stupid.
Is it the missing arm? It's not. I don't think it's.
Nah, it's just the angle hiding the arm, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, when Keen and I say it is bullshit, it's not because you can't see it.
Something to do with the nameplate? I mean, you can't see the name what the nameplate says, so.
My guess is this is shitty trousers that look like not mountains.
What's wrong with the trousers?
I don't know. That's just my guess.
It's fucking.
That's why I'm not playing this.
There's nothing wrong with them.
I don't know. They look like shit.
Is it the direction he's walking?
He's walking backwards, Your Honor.
Well, no. If he was going over to Karita's room before the show, then surely he should be walking towards the stage, not back to his own room.
How would we point out one picture?
I don't fucking know.
So you two have thrown out a lot of suggestions.
Honestly,
You've said-
you have more
you've-
restraint than me.
You've said the answer.
Can you even more restraint than me? I would just fucking click everything.
But I want to die if I click something.
Yeah, but you gotta save.
I'm gonna. No, it's not the arm. We've been over the arm. Fuck it. Even though I think I already proved myself wrong, I'm gonna point at the door at the back and see if that gives us any. It gives us that.
Take that!
That
I
doesn't
think-
sound good. The strange thing is somewhere around here, I think.
Somewhere?
Around here.
Oh, sorry, that side was me, not
I
Edgeworth.
think.
Am I seeing something you all are not? It looks like there was no. Okay, yeah. That was a test run.
yeah.
I'm trying to do my best on this shit trailer.
Oh my god. That's annoying. I'm not gonna lie. I'm annoyed.
They're wrong. They're the wrong trousers. They're red instead of blue. I don't know.
It's in black and white.
If I remember right, you still need to do one more thing to prove what it is.
Okay.
Oh.
What the thing is.
I'd like to direct the court's attention to this one area right here. What are you pointing to? His ankles? If you could see this person's ankle, that would be one thing. However, you can't. And what does that mean? The Nickel Samurai in this photo could not have been Mr. Engard. What is the meaning of this?
The Nickel Samurai doesn't have ankles.
I wonder if you would care to elaborate with actual facts, that is.
Let's take a look at the Nickel Samurai's poster. Okay.
Oh,
was
never mind.
horseshit.
Continue. Okay, no. You said the correct answer, Brie. But then you said, oh no, he probably just shrunk an inch. People don't shrink.
I didn't say that.
Oh, Brie did.
No.
You were were talking about that they look like they had mud on them.
I said a lot of things I didn't
said a lot of
actually
things.
explain.
But
I
you
was just like, this is
discounted-
probably bullshit.
You said that they were shorter because of it being bunched up, but you discounted it saying that he probably shrunk.
Yeah, cause it's stupid. I was like, he's probably wearing like fucking stilts or something as a dude. I was like, this is stupid.
He and I were screaming in DM. Like, don't get me wrong, it is stupid. Like, this is bullshit. But I'm more annoyed that you said the answer and discounted it because you thought he.
Well, I'm not playing the video game.
I guess, but you still have influence over my thoughts.
No, I don't.
You literally do. That was a mess. I'm a bit upset about that, I won't lie.
Yeah, don't worry. Like, I'm with you on that. But it was painful for us.
Please pay particular attention to the area around the bottom of the Hakama.
Like, he's in an action pose. Like, the Hakama could just be upwards. Because
Okay,
you're
to be
moving.
fair, that is the exact justification I made when I was doing this.
Yeah, like,
Thinking
if you're
that
making an
I can't
action
do that.
pose, your things move up. Like, his life been.
I agree. I don't agree. He could have shrunk though.
His socks. You can see his socks.
I even said he had stupid socks.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Keen specifically was like, I can't believe Bree mentioned this as a goof when it's the real answer.
Exactly.
And yeah, I agree, Keen.
However, in this photo, the Nickel Samurai is clearly holding his Hakama up just to walk. It's not holding
he?
it up.
Oh yeah,
It's not
Punched
even
fabric
punched
there.
around the hand.
that is. They could have made that a lot clearer. Like if they had like a clear bunch up of the Hakama at that leg.
What the fuck?
There's no bunching happening there.
But hey, if I remember, that's the only bullshit thing in this case. If I remember right.
That's fair. This ain't no 1-5 just yet.
This is the final case of the game. They're gonna have something.
They gotta make it suck somehow.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking.
But to be honest, it's funny enough. I don't care.
There's only one explanation for this. The person inside this costume is clearly much shorter than the defendant.
We're not that much shorter.
Like, it's not like they were fucking wandering around like sleeves over the hands.
You could just be bent over a bit. Or you could just, like, have your trousers worn lower on your hips.
Wait, hold on. Being bent over doesn't change how long the trousers are.
No, but if you're bent over, normally your trousers will, like, be lower on your hips.
True, yeah.
Because you're not pulling them on.
Yeah.
Alright, I think I've turned
Or
things
if you
around
have
for
bad
myself.
posture, you're not wearing your trousers properly.
I think I've turned things around for myself this time.
That's curious.
Huh? What is?
Edgeworth is unusually calm today.
Truth is always fucking calm. That's true.
He's just letting the trial run itself. As if he's only along for the ride.
Along for the ride? What do you mean by that?
Take you for a ride.
I can only perhaps think that he doesn't feel under attack at all.
Doesn't feel under attack. Then he's not taking any damage? His health bar's not going down?
Wait, does Phoenix actually physically see his health bar go down?
I think he does.
I mean, to be fair, the judge influences it. So it might be real.
They have like screens next to them with health bars on them. It's like in a fucking Pokemon battle in the anime.
Yes, it's exactly like that.
Mr. Edgeworth, where does this leave us? If the person in this photo is not Matangard, then everything the prosecution has tried to prove has become meaningless.
I thought it would come to this.
What?
Right? I have something I want to ask you.
Will you, Matt?
I think you... I think you have proven that the person inside this costume is not Matt and Guard. In that case, who is this a photo of?
Gary?
Gary Newman, creator of Gmod?
Yeah.
Gary Zyzex _
Listen, I have no doubt in my mind that they could be like, yeah, it's this totally other random person.
Old bag. Who's the person wearing the Nickel Samurai costume? Gary Newman, singer of Cars.
Don't stress over this, Phoenix. It's very simple. What you should be focused on is Edgeworth's attitude, don't you think? Does he know about the kidnapping?
Probably not. Why is he so calm?
It'd be fucked up if he did know about it.
And was still, like, being calm and, like, this is fine. I don't,
No,
I'm
he's just
going
like,
to win.
Phoenix is gonna let me win.
But he's too nice right now. For that to be the case.
Mr. Wright, let's hear your thoughts. Who is the person in this photograph? Adrian Andrews?
It's Matt and
Us.
Guard, but he's shrunken it.
100% it's Pearl.
Okay, I have two thoughts. Adrian Andrews or Vada.
Wait, Lotta's taking a picture of herself?
Staging the shoot.
I would love that so
That would be
much.
funny.
No,
But no, like this photo is so bad it has to be Lotta.
No, it's Matt on Guard, but he's shrunk an inch.
You can't hold the camera right.
Take that!
Adrian Andrews? If you want to know who that Nickel Samurai is, it is none other than this woman.
And why would you say it would be Miss Andrews? What in the world points you to her?
I don't know, she's shorter?
For starters, she's short.
That's it, that's all I got.
And she can freely move in and out of Mr. Ungard's room. Finally, she had dinner with Mr. Ungard that night. And how does that all add up? It means that it makes it very easy for her to get a certain item. A certain knife with Mr. Ungard's fingerprints all over it. The knife that was used as a murder weapon.
Why don't you just say what it is you want, right?
Have to do this now. This is my last chance to turn things around. The defense motions to indict Miss Adrian Andrews in the murder of Juan Carita. It was Miss Andrews who tried to frame the defendant for the crime. Order, order, order! It looks like this trial has hit a most unexpected development. Mr. Edgeworth,
Yes, Your Honor?
this court is issuing a subpoena for Miss Adrian Andrews. A verdict cannot be passed without first hearing her testimony. All right, this is it.
Bree?
This is kind of bad for us.
Huh? What do you mean?
If Adrian Andrews is summoned to court as a witness, it means the trial will go on for another day.
Oh shit, one more day. Ah,
She's gonna fucking die.
if I don't get a verdict today, then Maya... Now then, we shall set Miss Andrews' testimony for tomorrow. Ooh,
I was
what am
thinking that keen.
What am I supposed to do? The judge is about to adjourn the court. Ooh, fuck, I think if we raise an objection, we'll be giving ourselves away. Let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. I have to do something. The trial must go on. But I don't have anything left. No evidence, no nothing. Now then, court will adjourn for
I abhor wasting such valuable time.
Edgeworth?
Your Honor, I request that you please continue with today's trial.
Yo! But we cannot continue due to this unexpected development. We always stop after unexpected developments.
Unexpected development? I think you underestimate me, Your Honor.
And what do you mean by that?
That Mr. Phoenix Wright would slave his way to subpoenaing Miss Adrian Andrews is all happening according to plan, even if Rice was a bit slow to catch on.
What? What is the meaning of your statement, Mr. Edgeworth?
Miss Adrian Andrews is currently waiting in the prosecution lobby.
Oh, shit!
She is the next witness.
Everything was planned out in advance by that man.
Somehow I knew there was no way Edgeworth would overlook Miss Andrews.
Yeah, that man from Guilty Gear.
Looks like this battle is far from over.
Exactly.
So, like, Edgeworth knows that she's kidnapped, right?
I don't know. But I think that's kind of the point.
Very well. We will call the next witness. However, before we proceed, we shall take a 10-minute recess. Please prepare your witness in that time, Mr. Edgeworth. The court will now take a 10-minute recess.
It's 10 o'clock. Do you want to keep going?
Oh, that was the wrong jingle. Sorry, I was literally just waiting on that jingle, and it was the wrong one, and now I'm sad. Anyway, is this really gonna be one trial day?
And it's the second half of today's trial. Like, it's probably going to be a similar length. Let me just check real quick and some sort of guide to see how long it's meant to take.
That strategy wiki table of contents.
It's probably gonna be long.
It's probably going to take probably the same amount of time minus the Hakama bit.
If it's another 2.5 hours, that's a 5-hour stream. I can't do that.
That's
Exactly.
too long.
Okay, so let's see. This one had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 testimonies. I'm not gonna.
Sorry, you cut out at the end there. What was that? Hello?
Oh.
Oh. Well.
Well, I think that answers that.
Hello, Zoe?
There goes Zoe. She just left.
Oh.
I think her internet dipped.
How many testimonies did she say? 6?
Yeah,
That's a fucking lot.
5 or 6, I think.
Hi, I'm back.
Hi.
Hello.
And it is a similar amount of time.
Yeah, then we can't do that.
Can you believe? Okay, so we first started this series. A case every day.
A case a day. Can you believe that? Ace 21 streams
And
were a
I
case
think
a
that
day.
they talked less.
And then we went to a day. We went to an investigation and a trial every day. And then we went to a whole like trial or investigation per day. A whole segment. Now we can't even do that.
I think they just talk more now.
The script got longer.
Or we got dumber.
Or we got dumber or slower at
Both
reading.
can be true.
Anyway, yeah. I know it's a little short, but hey, last one was long, and I'm not fucking doing this shit till midnight.
Should we start earlier next time?
Maybe. Yeah, we'll figure that out. Talk about that.
Is it because we spent too long on the recap now?
I don't feel like we spent that long on
The recap was like 10 minutes.
it. Anyway, yeah, I think that's gonna be it for us.
The inclusion of Old Bag adds at least like 4 pages to the script.
The old bag cases add as much onto the runtime as they remove hours from my life. Actually, no, because Old Bag's other case was really early, so we probably did that one super quick.
I don't think we did. I think I could look at the old VODs and fucking Old Bag would take up like 90% of the runtime.
All I know is that in the first stream we completed the first case. In the second stream we completed the second case.
But was the first stream just the tutorial?
Yeah, but like we still completed the second case in the second stream.
The Simpsons writers talk about how Krusty talks really slowly, so they had to write around him absorbing runtime. That feels appropriate. We can say we're like the Simpsons. That's good. That's good enough for me.
And like I was planning to do a bit, well, maybe not a bit, but I was planning to announce the Nickelodeon All Stars fighter during the stream because there's a stream going on right now for Gamescom, and they're gonna announce it.
They're announcing it tonight?
They're announcing it tonight. The 2 new fighters.
Oh shit. Anyway, that's unrelated. Thank you all very much for watching.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching.
We'll catch up with you all next Thursday, hopefully.
I'm probably going to be doing Wii Music on Monday, possibly. It's gonna be Zoe at the Proms.
Zoe at the Proms. Oh yeah, I gotta do my fucking shout. I gotta do my shout outs. I almost said my shotos. Are y'all shotos?
No, I don't have a fireball. No, at the proms, not actual prom.
Prom. Anyway.
If only.
Good night, everyone. Bye.
Bye, everyone. Bye. Bye. Bree, where are you?
We say good night to
the
Thank you.
Have a terrible night, except for all the people I like.
Shit.
That's fucked up. Good night, everyone.
ダメだねダメよダメよよあんたが好きで好きすぎてどれだけ強いお酒でも歪めない思い出